Women are mostly excited about the wedding than the marriage. A woman must be excited about marrying you. She must be happy about becoming your wife than the wedding celebration. Most guys cannot differentiate. Most guys do not pay attention. When a woman is excited about the wedding and not the marriage, you are in trouble, my king. Because that woman doesn't care about what happens after the wedding. That's why you'll find men having to go and ask for personal loans to finance the wedding because they are under pressure from their girlfriends. You can tell this guy is not ready to get married. A man is not ready for any type of commitment until he has got his finances right, marriage and even having kids. But some women will push you because they want that fateful day. They want the wedding. That's why you'll find men having to go and ask for personal loans to finance the wedding. And then what happens after the wedding whereby you are now married? Now you have this big personal loan that you need to pay up. That causes financial strain on your marriage. And guess what happens when now you've got financial problems in your marriage? Who's most likely to be blamed between a woman and a man when the marriage is now having financial problems? Who is most likely to be blamed? Who's most likely to file for a divorce? Who's most likely to walk out of that marriage? A woman will file for a divorce. A man will be blamed that your family is struggling, you are not man enough, you are broke, you are drowning in debt. Because you went for a woman who want a wedding and not a marriage. Women who understand marriage, women who want marriage, they don't really care much about the wedding anymore. The wedding is formality. We are coming together to celebrate, to witness both of you officially forming a union. But work starts after that day. After everybody disperses and go their separate ways, that's when the marriage starts. And women who are smart, they know that I'm not going to starve in a marriage. I'm not going to struggle with paying debts. So they always make sure that they minimize wedding expenses. These days you'll find that a woman will even advise you that, you know what, we must have a one-day wedding, neutral venue, both families. Unlike back in the day whereby you'll have a wedding this week and a wedding next week. Expenses skyrockets. Smart women will even complain to their family that, no, you ask too much for lobola. I'm going to struggle financially in that marriage. You can't ask so much from my man. How is he going to provide for the family when you've asked for much? And sometimes you check how much a man earns and you check how much the family has asked for lobola. Then you realize these people are not realistic. Do they want to see you happily married? Do they want to see you having a successful marriage? If they are asking for a lion's share from your man's income. You guys opt for women who love the wedding and not the marriage. A woman who loves the marriage is very careful about the expenses. She doesn't want to start her marriage into a house that doesn't have a furniture. You're starting from zero like it is your first month of getting a job. You walk into a marriage with that kind of spirit. A smart woman will not allow that. I'm talking about women because women put us under pressure as men. I had a colleague over 10 years ago when I was still in the mining industry. That Grootman sold a house to finance a wedding. Now, when you are financially literate, when you've been learning a lot about money, you'd know that when you are smart and you make sacrifices, you can pay your 20-year bond in 7 years. And after 7 years, you refinance that and then you get another property. That means the Grootman now could be working on his third property, fourth, fifth, sixth, if he understands about refinancing and then getting another asset on top of that. You cannot sell an asset to finance a wedding. Why don't you build more assets so that they can finance your wedding through passive income? Now, you kill a source of income to finance a wedding. A house is a source of income if you are smart about it. Men go and take loans to get married. Already that man is an idiot. The same applies to a woman who's allowing that. What are you going to eat after the wedding? How long before you get a new furniture? How long before you get new couches? How long before you get that plasma TV, that kitchen of your dreams? How long when you get married through debts? I advise gentlemen that sometimes you need to realize this family is unrealistic. The amount of lobola they've asked, no ways. Because, guys, families are still stereotyped. Families are still stuck in the dark ages whereby they think the amount of money is equivalent to the quality of a woman. It's not about that. When people get married, the goal must be for them to stay married and then enjoy their marriage. How are they going to do that when we take the most important resource they need to have a successful marriage, to enjoy their marriage? How are they going to achieve those goals when we take money, a lot of it? You'll find men spending $250,000 on a wedding through loans. When you are rich, when you've built businesses or you earn enough and you budget and then it is within your budget, that's okay. But then how many people earn that much? We need to look at our economic landscape and ask ourselves, how many people can afford a wedding that costs more than 100K? How many? 200K, $250,000. How many people can afford that from their own pocket? Less than 10% in the whole country. 90%. We are breathing through the wound. Your woman must be excited about the marriage, not the wedding. Once she wears that wedding gown, once she becomes the center of the universe, the center of attraction on that day, that means she has achieved her goal. Why would she care about the marriage? She's wearing that rock on the finger. Why would she care about what happens next? Her goal was the wedding day. The wedding day has come and has passed. Now it's time for the marriage. She didn't sign up for that. She signed up to be the center of attention on the wedding day, not to be the wife, not to be married to you. That's why most women disrespect you and treat you like trash as their husband, because they never wanted to be your wife. They never wanted the marriage. They wanted the wedding. Most women want the wedding. They don't want the marriage, guys. You'll give her the wedding of her dream, thinking she will be appreciative. No, it's done. Mission accomplished for her. And you'll find yourself now fighting for marriage now. And if you financed it through loans, you struggle financially, she blames you. She didn't sign up for struggle love. She files for a divorce. You are left alone, having to pay the loan while somebody now is busy running with a boyfriend now. The ex-husband is still cleaning the mess of the wedding day. Be financially smart, gents. Your money and your resources are your backup. If you waste them, it's hell for you.
My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit. My friends be like, how come you not famous yet? I be like, you didn't share my shit.